Hey, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into something that's a huge milestone for anyone starting their financial journey. Saving your first $5,000. Saving your first $5,000. It sounds simple enough, but if you've tried it, it can feel like climbing Mount Everest. Why is that first $5,000 so incredibly difficult to save? And more importantly, what can you do to finally break through that barrier? Stick around, because we're going to unpack the psychology behind it and give you actionable steps to get there faster than you think. Let's start with the big question. Why is the first $5,000 the hardest? It really comes down to three main factors. First, the power of compounding hasn't kicked in yet. When you only have a few hundred or a couple of $1,000s saved, the interest or investment returns you earn are tiny. We're talking cents, maybe a few dollars a month. It doesn't feel exciting or motivating because the growth is almost invisible. It's like trying to start a fire with damp wood. It takes a ton of effort for very little flame. Your money isn't working for you yet. You're doing all the heavy lifting. The second reason is psychological. When your savings account is small, it feels insignificant. You might think, what's the point? It's only $1,000. Spending a little here and there won't make a difference. This mindset makes it incredibly easy to justify dipping into your savings for non-emergencies. That new gadget, that weekend trip, that fancy dinner, they all seem more tangible and immediately rewarding than a small number sitting in an account. You haven't built the emotional attachment or the discipline muscle yet, making you vulnerable to impulse spending. It's a constant battle between long-term goals and short-term gratification. And without a solid foundation, short-term wins almost every time. And the third factor, which is a big one, is lifestyle and habits. To save that first $5,000, you often need to make significant changes to your daily behavior. This isn't just about skipping one latte. It's about fundamentally reevaluating where your money goes. It means learning to budget, tracking your expenses, and consciously saying no to things you used to say yes to. This process of building new financial habits from scratch is uncomfortable and requires a lot of mental energy. You're essentially rewiring your brain's relationship with money, and that initial rewiring phase is always the most challenging. So, how do you conquer this first major hurdle? The key isn't just to try harder, it's to be strategic. First, automate everything. As soon as you get paid, have a set amount automatically transferred from your checking account to a separate, high-yield savings account. Make it an amount that's a little challenging, but still realistic. Don't even give yourself the chance to see that money or decide whether to save it. By automating, you remove the daily decision-making and willpower from the equation. Treat your savings like any other bill that has to be paid. Next, you need to make your goal visible and exciting. $5,000 can feel abstract. Break it down. Maybe your goal is to save $100 a week for 50 weeks. That's more manageable. Create a visual tracker, a chart on your wall, a spreadsheet, or a savings app where you can color in your progress. Seeing that bar fill up provides the dopamine hit that you're missing from tiny interest payments. Celebrate small milestones along the way. When you hit your first $1,000, treat yourself to something small that doesn't derail your budget. This helps build positive momentum. Another powerful strategy is to give your money a specific job. Don't just call it savings. Call it your future freedom fund, emergency shield, or car down payment. When you attach a specific, meaningful purpose to the money, it becomes much harder to spend it on random things. You're not just taking from your savings. You're stealing from your future self's peace of mind or a major life goal. This emotional connection is a powerful defense against impulse buys. And finally, consider a side hustle, even a small one. In the beginning stages, increasing your income is often more impactful than cutting expenses, especially if you're already living lean. Earning an extra $200 or $300 a month and dedicating all of it directly to your $5,000 goal can dramatically speed up the process. This not only gets you to your goal faster, but also builds your confidence and shows you that you have the power to change your financial situation. Once you cross that $5,000 threshold, something magical happens. Your mindset shifts. The account is now large enough that you start to see meaningful growth from compounding. You feel a sense of pride and ownership, making you more protective of your savings. The habits you built to get there are now ingrained. Saving becomes less of a chore and more of a natural part of your life. That first $5,000 isn't just about the money. It's the foundation upon which your entire financial future is built. It's the proof you need to show yourself that you can do this. So, if you're struggling to save your first $5,000, know that you're not alone. It is genuinely the hardest part. But by automating your savings, making your goal visible, giving your money a purpose, and potentially boosting your income, you can and will break through that barrier. Thanks for watching today. If you found this helpful, give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more content on building your financial confidence. Let me know in the comments what your biggest struggle is with saving. I'll see you in the next one.